We have about 3 weeks worth of Sonic news to catch up on, so I just want to quickly go over everything today, and then this next week, in fact this next month, pretty much I'm sure, we're going to be just caught up on all the news so we can just talk about new things later. Before we get into that though, make sure to like and subscribe because we're trying to reach 5,000 subscribers whenever we do that, and likes will come out in the algorithm. Also make sure to turn on all notifications so you never miss another Sonic Boy upload. I have just about a month or so's worth of news to talk about, so hopefully this is a longer one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that, but either way, let's get into the news. So Sonic Movie 4 recently got a brand new set photo in the form of Jeff Fowler saying that filming is officially done for Sonic the Hedgehog 4, and with this we got a brand new statue of Metal Sonic. He looks great. The detail, the lights, everything on him, the paint job, everything looks great. If he looks like this in the movie, I will be so glad. It was also confirmed a couple of days ago that voice recording has begun. Ben Schwartz, he posted something in the studio, and correct me if I'm wrong, I believe Colleen posted something too. That's really exciting too. We're less than a year out at this point. I would be expecting that. With Sonic 3, they started in about February, that 10th month period, and that's about where we are right now. So hopefully everything's going smoothly with the production of this film. Recently we got a brand new synopsis for Sonic Movie 4, and it goes something like this. Sonic the Hedgehog, joined by a new hero named Amy, faces a new technological nemesis known as Metal Sonic, and this comes from Paramount Sega in the US Copyright Office application. Nothing too surprising there, of course. That's pretty much what we expected out of the movie. Next, moving on to Sonic Racing Crossworlds, Arl has arrived in Sonic Racing Crossworlds as the next free character. Really cool. I'm not the biggest Puyo Puyo fan, you know. I've played a game or two, or at least like rip-offs of Puyo Puyo. It's a fun time. Never been too invested in the characters. Probably won't check her out. In fact, I haven't even played the game just to see if she's in the character roster yet, you know. Hopefully she's a cool character. I do like her car. We are waiting on an official announcement for the next few characters though, and the next DLC, and the official Racing Crossworlds YouTube page has posted something about the 35th anniversary, so maybe we'll see something soon. A brand new Sonic concert has been announced. Sonic Live in Concert, going all across the United States and parts of the United Kingdom throughout 2026 and 2027 to celebrate the franchise's 35th anniversary. I missed the Sonic Symphony. I never got to go see it, and I think it ended like a year or two ago. It was apparently a really fun time. I know a lot of people really enjoyed it. It's still not coming to my area, unfortunately, if you want to take a look at all the shows here. Not even 2026, 2027, none of them are coming near me, so I guess I'll just have to miss out on another one. Unless, of course, they extend this one out like they did with the other Sonic Symphony. 2026 marks the 30th anniversary of Sonic the Fighters, and with that, Sega's been celebrating. They put out a post showing some Sonic the Fighters artwork that I would assume is fan-made, just being spotlighted by Sega, and we're also getting a Sonic the Fighters Sonic statue, or figure, as they've called it. I'm not sure if it can move or anything like that. I might not pick it up, but it still looks really cool, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I would love to have this somewhere on the set. Returning from last year's Racing Around the World campaign, Sonic is once again returning to Asphalt Legends. He is coming back once again to celebrate the 35th anniversary with a brand new decal for a car, which is totally great. I love the ones that they made last time, didn't get my hands on them, but this one looks really cool. Still not gonna get my hands on it, but just know that I was paying attention and I saw it. This is really cool. Always gotta love the Sonic collaborations. There are some new details on Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition. Apparently is launching on June 23rd for the Nintendo Switch 2. Now, it is unclear at this point if it is Switch 2 exclusive, although many people, myself included, have speculated it is just coming to the Switch, and that's pretty much it. And we've recently also saw a price decrease for Sonic Frontiers on Steam. I'm not sure if it's on other digital platforms as well. The game got shifted down to about $40, and the digital deluxe was about $50, which means maybe they are bringing it to other consoles. We're not quite sure yet, but that June 23rd release date is coming up fairly quick, and if they do want to announce something here pretty soon, you're gonna have to watch the Summer Games Fest or maybe even the State of Play if they want to announce it there. In the United Kingdom, Sonic is having a Wendy's collab where this includes little boxes and cards and decorative bags, you know, kind of similar to the Arby's collab. Hopefully it comes to the United States and we can get our hands on that 35th anniversary bag, because I just love the 2D version of that art. It just looks so cool. On to some Shadow the Hedgehog merch. Shadow the Hedgehog is officially getting a soccer ball. Not sure what else to say about this. That's pretty much it. It just has his face on it. I think it looks decent, you know. I'm probably not going to pick it up. Not the biggest soccer guy. But maybe it'd be cool to have, I don't know. Brand new Sonic Funko Pops were announced, and I'm still including this in the Shadow section for a reason, because he is getting 2. Doomwing Shadow is one of them, Shadow on his bike is another one, and Dark Spine Sonic is the 3rd. I can't remember where is exclusively what, but one of them is GameStop, one of them is Target, and one of them is Amazon, all of which are exclusives to there. And they're dropping sometime in the next couple of months. I can't quite remember. I should have all the information on screen right here, so you can just go ahead and find that. But these all look really cool. I'm not sure about the fire on the Darkspine Sonic Funko Pop. That just looks kind of weird to me. I would have just preferred to just have Darkspine and have that be the end of it. But the other 2 look great. I love the Shadow with the wings one. Him on the motorcycle will always look cool. I'll definitely pick these ones up when I have the chance. Continuing the Shadow merch stuff, we got a brand new pair of Shadow shoes coming to the Sega shop. I haven't checked the price on these, so we'll see how expensive they are. If they're really bad, I'll give you guys a reaction in my editing process. But these still look pretty cool. I like them, you know? I mean, they probably don't fit me. They're probably all kid sizes, but darn, like, they still look pretty good. Speaking of shoes, Crocs announced a brand new collaboration with Sonic the Hedgehog once again. The first time we got these, the shoes are pretty cool, and this time around, these ones look pretty good as well, I have to admit. Not nearly as good as the first design, but I still like these ones a fair bit. I haven't been able to find adult versions of any of these, which kind of sucks because the first ones did that, but these ones don't seem to be, or at least they've sold out. Shifting towards Sonic Rumble, Popeye is in the game. I might go on a little rant about this. Why did they ever think that Popeye was a good idea for any sort of franchise? And this goes with, like, the Smurfs and the Care Bears, too. They're choosing, like, the more niche franchises, like Godzilla. That made sense. Popeye, Care Bears, and the Smurfs? Really? I don't get it, and I would just have to feel for the poor intern having to be the one to go up to these Sega executives and say, hey, you'll never guess who reached out to us. Popeye! Stupid, I'm not picking up the skins. I don't think anyone actually cares about Popeye being in Sonic Rumble Party. I keep forgetting the party part. Why did they change the name, too? That's just... This game sucks! I bet you we're gonna be getting another weird one within the next couple of weeks, too. My bet's on the Flintstones. Next here, we have Sonic Blitz. The game has completely transformed since the last time we saw it. A few months ago, it was taken off the App Store, whatever areas it was in, but now it is back in the Philippines, and it is soon coming to Brazil, I believe, as a completely new game, which was... Once it was before a Marvel Snap sort of a game. It was a card game. But now it is a mobile RPG. I know that's not the entire thing. There's a couple more adjectives in there, but it's essentially a completely different game. You got like little levels now. You can run around as your character, you know, you don't have the card system anymore, and everything here just looks really great. Their models are still the same. The characters are all still the same, you know, everything is there. It's just the team wanted to make a completely different game. Maybe this will work out for them. Who knows? I was kind of digging the whole card thing because I liked Marvel Snap for the short time that I had it, but now it's... I'm not sure, you know, I think it kind of loses that charm, because it's just another generic mobile game that's, like, there's so many of these types of games there. The card games, not so much. Do you see what I'm saying here? If it ever comes to the US markets, I'm definitely going to check it out. I'm not going to go through the effort of trying to, you know, use a VPN to try and download it. But hopefully this ends up still being a good experience, and hopefully this drives more people towards the game so that we can actually get a full international release as opposed to just getting delisted off the App Store in a few months and then it just becomes a completely new game again. We have brand new information about Sonic in Fortnite. Recently, we got the announcement of a brand new Fortnite season, Chapter 7, Season 3, Runners, which obviously a bunch of Sonic fans' mind just started going crazy because... You know, Runners, Sonic, duh. Turns out, though, this is more so related to Outlaws, and this can be seen in the full Battle Pass reveal for the game. This just kind of sucks, too, as a 2-year Fortnite player. I know, in comparison to other people, that's not a whole lot of time, but this Battle Pass just sucks. So hopefully Sonic just shows up sometime soon, because we all know he's got to show up sometime, right? Limited Run Games has delayed another thing, if you're even surprised about that at this point, is the Sonic Racing Crossworlds Collector's Edition is now coming out in late 2026. If we're going by the Shadow Generations Collector's Edition. It's coming out mid-2027. And the last really big thing to talk about today here, folks, is that a rumor coming out of Sonic City from reliable sources states this: a new Sonic Central will be announced for Sonic's Anniversary Month. The presentation is said to be around an hour long and feature game announcements and upcoming collaborations. As always, take this with a massive pinch of salt. Who could have guessed, right? The 35th anniversary, there's probably so much stuff to announce right now. No duh. But usually these things are about like 15 to 20 minutes. An hour seems like a really long time, so I wonder what they're going to be doing, if at all. Obviously they say take it with a pinch of salt, so we're not quite sure if we're going to get a Sonic Central. But I think they're going to have to, right? We have nothing, or barely anything, into 2026, the anniversary year. We supposedly have a game coming out in less than a month that we don't even know anything about. We know it has a rating, and we know a price and a potential release date. That's pretty much all we know. They're gonna have to do something, right? Whether it's the Summer Games Fest, the Sony State of Play, which I will be live streaming both of those. Make sure to check them out whenever I go live for those. You know, they're gonna have to say something somewhere, and if it's not gonna be either of those two, Sonic Central is going to be our best bet. And let's not forget, we're probably not just going to have Frontiers Definitive Edition. I don't see us getting on Switch 2 port, if that's what it is, only this year. Like, there's got to be other stuff. They say game announcements, plural, you know, collaborations, Fortnite potentially. And, you know, I think this would just be the perfect opportunity to do it while everyone's like, okay, we're ready for the Sonic news finally after like 7 months of waiting now from the Game Awards to now. We're ready. Who knows if we're actually going to get anything substantial there, but hopefully if we do get a Sonic Central this month, it is actually a really good one. And if we do, I finally get to live stream a Sonic Central. That's going to be one of the highlights of my career. I haven't gotten to live stream any of them. 2021 didn't have my channel. 2022 did not have live streaming privileges yet. 2023 still didn't have those privileges. 2024, it was in September on a school day. And 2025, we just didn't get one. So hopefully this year will be my year. We will stream Sonic Central. That's pretty much all of the big news that has happened within the past 3 weeks. I know not a whole lot here, but it's still pretty substantial stuff. But hopefully June, this month, will be big for Sonic news, which means big views for my channel, baby! If you want to see more of me this weekend, I'm going to be live streaming with Sonic Theory on Sonic Saturdays. I usually do that every single weekend unless something comes up, then you're just not going to see me then. But every single Saturday, we do that. We talk about Sonic the Hedgehog. This week, I'm sure, with the Summer Games Fest and Sony State of Play, we're going to have a bunch to talk about, so make sure you show up for that when that does drop. So let me know what you guys think about all this down in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.